Hey everyone, Nathan here for PSN Trophy Wiki, and right now I'm going to show you how to ace the level Even Bosses Wear Hats Sometimes in LittleBigPlanet 3. This is the final level of the game, it serves as the final boss of the game, and it is, not surprisingly, one of the hardest levels to ace in the game. The level is split up into 4 parts. Each part of the level will have you controlling one of the 4 different playable characters in the game. You can see that the first part of the level here has you controlling Toggle. So, this part is actually sort of straightforward. You probably will die a lot your first time through this, but that's just because you haven't seen the pattern of the level yet. The pattern of this first part of the level is actually not too hard to figure out, and once you've played it a couple of times, it's very straightforward to follow. These teeth here at the back, they always come down in the exact same order, and in general you want to stay at the left side there during that first set of teeth attack thingies. You have to go into big toggle to break the red glass, but other than that, these waves where the platforms come out at you from behind the mouth, those parts aren't too tough. The hard part is when the teeth are smashing down at you. That's the part where you have to really memorize where it's safe to be. For the second set of teeth attack, I find it easiest to be on the right hand side. There's fewer teeth that smash down at you, and you only actually have to worry about hopping over, I believe, that first set of logs. The rest you can just move side to side. And yeah, we avoid that one tooth on the very right there, but now we're home free. Okay, and then there's this third set of platforms that come out from the back. They're a little bit closer together this time, but sort of the same thing. This isn't really the dangerous part of this stage of the level. Okay, and once we place the third bomb in his mouth, we will move on to the next section of the level. Okay, so as you can see, now we are on to the swoop part of the level. Now throughout the entirety of this section of the level, you want to be holding R1, and you go left at the first split there, and then at the next split we're going to go right. And other than that, the only thing you really have to worry about during this section of the level are those stupid yellow balls. They appear at random locations and they are really hard to avoid. Because of that, I found this to be the hardest section of the level, just because of the randomness of the yellow balls. They can make it really difficult. But it is a very short section of the level. Already we are on to Sackboy's part of the level now. So for this part of the level, make sure you have the hook hat equipped at all times, okay? Some of the costumes that you wear can make it difficult to see whether you have the hook hat equipped or not, so make sure that you have it equipped. Be very careful and don't fall through there, so hold one as you're falling. Basically, you want to hold R1 throughout pretty much the entirety of this section. Now, the hardest part of this section is just dealing with the depth perception of those spiky things. It's a little difficult to know where exactly you will get hit by them and where you won't, so just try to be careful around them because the depth perception is a little tricky. Again, make sure you're holding R1 the entire time, and already we're pretty much done. There's no chance of death anymore at this point. We just have to tilt the level and blow up that bomb in the background. And we're done. So now we just move on to the final platform, and then we will go on to the final section of the level.
The water's rising. We need to get out of
Okay, and we're on the final section of the level now. This is a section of the level that you should practice beforehand, okay? So make sure that you are not doing this sort of your first attempt. Don't try to perfect the earlier parts of the level and then this one. Make sure you perfect this part of the level first, because it is really easy once you know the route, but you will die, period, if you do not know the route, okay? So make sure you know the route, and you will have no trouble getting through this final part, but make sure you know the route, so don't practice this section of the level last. Okay, and that's all there is to it. So thanks for watching, please like, comment, and subscribe, and consider contributing to the wiki.